Hey everyone, we are back in Kathy's Southern Kitchen, and of course we have Miss Kathy herself. Kathy, thank you so much for inviting us over and getting us ready for the National Peanut Festival.
Thanks so much for coming. I'm excited.
Yes, me too. So tell us a little bit about the dish that we have today. What's the star of the show today?
The peanut butter frosting is the star of the show. I love peanut butter. I think that it's the world's most perfect food. If I was stranded on an island, you know what I would have?
What?
A jar of peanut butter.
I think that's a really good choice because it has that protein in it and it's so filling and so sweet and delicious too.
Oh, you've got it.
What is the prep time for this and what's the ingredients that goes along?
This comes together in minutes. You're starting with a half of a stick of salted butter. We've got peanut butter, some powdered sugar, a little bit of vanilla, and you've got peanut butter frosting.
Seems so easy that even folks like me cannot mess this up.
You are a foodie through and through. Don't let her fool you. She can cook.
So while we're mixing this up a little bit and kind of preparing it, tell me a little bit about your attachment to the National Peanut Festival. You have some deep roots in that.
I do. Well, first of all, the Peanut Festival just brings out the inner child in you. The Peanut Festival is coming to town and we are all excited. My grandfather was the chairman of the National Peanut Festival back in the 60s. My grandmother, Adams, has always been involved with the Little Miss and the Miss Peanut. And so it just brings back a lot of fun memories for us.
Let's get back a little bit into this recipe. What makes it stand out and so delicious?
The peanut butter.
Of course.
Absolutely. And you know what? I'm using a smooth peanut butter in this, or creamy. And you can use your creamy or your chunky. What are you, Kinsley? Are you a smooth, creamy, or chunky?
I'm more of a smooth peanut butter kind of girl, but I am not even gonna be picky because I love all kinds of peanut butter. So it's good to know too that if people are the chunky lovers, they can still make this frosting.
Absolutely. You can make it any way that you like, with creamy or chunky. It's just all about the peanut butter.
So I know that you have a lot of roots at the Peanut Festival, at the National Peanut Festival. Tell us, what's your favorite part? It can't be the food, right?
Oh my goodness, are you kidding? The funnel cakes and the corn dogs and of course the boiled peanuts.
Oh yeah.
All the rides. And you know what's really special for me is I grew up on the property that the National Peanut Festival is on. That was my grandparents. And so for me, when I go to the National Peanut Festival, I feel like I'm going home.
It truly is like you are going right on home. So nostalgic for you. So you're not gonna miss this year, are you?
Absolutely not. My grandparents always took us to the Peanut Festival, and I love carrying on that tradition, and now we're taking our grandkids, so the tradition continues.
Walk us through the next step. What's next?
Well, we've got our butter, we've got our peanut butter, and we're gonna take our mixer and just blend this together. And once that's nice and smooth and creamy, we're gonna add 2 cups of powdered sugar, a little bit of vanilla, a teaspoon, and boom, you've got peanut butter frosting.
I can't wait. Let's get to mixing.
It takes just a second. All right, stand back. I'll show you a little trick. We're gonna add a cup of powdered sugar at a time. This is just a little trick. Keep that powdered sugar from going all over so you're not wearing it. 1 more cup and vanilla, and we're done.
So just as easy as that.
As easy as that, and you have delicious peanut butter frosting.
It smells so good.
It does. It absolutely does. And I made some earlier, and I put them in a piping bag. Now listen, if you don't have a piping bag, you can use a Ziploc bag. Just cut the corner off, and no need to go buy the piping bags.
Great tip there, Kathy. Thank you for sharing that.
And this is some chocolate cupcakes, because I personally think that peanut butter and chocolate are a match made in heaven.
I could not agree more. So while we are piping these cupcakes, I know that you're the pro at this. I'm just going to attempt to pipe. We'll see how we turn out for it. But tell me, what's the importance of people coming out to the National Peanut Festival and celebrating not only the delicious food, but the agriculture and the farmers?
It's so important. It's the culmination of our peanut harvest. And it's all about celebrating the farmers. My grandfather was a peanut farmer, and
I'm not good. Look at this. Everyone, I'm trying my best, okay?
she is doing so good.
It smells so good. I'm distracted by the smell.
Absolutely. That it sounds good to me. Run with it.
So your grandfather was a peanut farmer.
My grandfather was a peanut farmer, and I can remember just going out in the field and him pulling up those fresh peanuts, and love, love, love getting the opportunity to celebrate that. Squeeze from the top.
Okay.
Put that pressure on and go
Oh,
around.
it's looking good.
Yep, and then just,
This might be a good one, everyone.
Oh, you are a pro.
Yay! That looks so good.
telling
See,
ya.
this was just my test run.
That's right.
Let's put this one in the back. There we go.
They look delicious, and I will say that that's absolutely beautiful. Now, they're not.
Thank you.
They're not finished yet. We've got to have just some crushed peanuts
Of
on
course,
the top
all
of these.
about the peanuts this time of year.
You've got that right.
Here are our beautiful cupcakes.
Absolutely.
This entire...
I want Kinsley's cupcake. I think this one looks the best, and I have a feeling it's going to taste really good because there's a lot of frosting on there.
There is a lot of frosting. There's a lot of frosting on this one too, and that is the star of the show, is the peanut butter frosting. It's going to be so delicious. I can just smell the peanuts. It is really just in the air in this kitchen. So while we're getting ready for this taste test, tell me a little bit about the importance of buying local, because the National Peanut Festival Fairgrounds are full of vendors throughout the entire week. So what's the importance of people buying local?
Supporting our local economy. We are a farm-driven community, and I love when we can come together and support our people, our local people, and that's what it's all about. Keep these dollars in our own community.
I think that is so very important. So while you're at the National Peanut Festival Fairgrounds, check out the great food, check out the agriculture, thank the farmers, and of course, buy local. I'm gonna be staying local and giving this a try. I am so excited. I have really high hopes.
Peanut butter. It's amazing that these few ingredients can carry such a big pop of flavor.
Yes, it's so rich in the best way. In the best way. So creamy. I'm gonna have to get another bite. Wow, Kathy, thank you so much for sharing this recipe. It's so easy for everyone at home to give it a try. If I can make it, I promise you can make it. Again, thank you so much for inviting us into your southern kitchen, and this has definitely fulfilled my sweet tooth.
Well, thanks so much for having me. You are welcome anytime to come cook with me. I think her cupcake was absolutely beautiful, and I just have really high hopes here.